All right, you guys, two verses that are guaranteed to take your relationship with Jesus to the next level as long as you meditate on them daily and implement them into your daily life, especially when it comes to the hard times. The first verse is Psalms 50, 7-15. And what God is trying to say here is that He doesn't need us to actually give Him anything because everything already belongs to Him. The only things that He wants us to do is to be thankful, to keep our promises and vows that we make to Him, and then to call on Him in times of trouble because He's the one that wants to save us. He's the one that deserves all the glory. So that's the first verse. Again, that's Psalms 50, verses 7-15. God's just saying that He already owns everything. Everything belongs to Him. He doesn't need anything from us. The only thing He wants us to do is to be thankful, keep our vows and promises to ourselves, and to call on Him in the time of need, okay? The second verse I want to talk about is 1 Thessalonians 5:18. And that says, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus." So as Christians, we are always wanting to do the will of God. People think, oh, maybe it's God's will for me to be a police officer, or maybe it's God's will for me to be a teacher. I want to do whatever God's will is. Well, God's will isn't so much as an assignment, but it's a command to be thankful, to be holy, to treat yourself as holy and pure, right? To be joyful in all circumstances, to persevere through suffering. Okay, to give Him all the glory and honor. Okay, so part of God's will is to be thankful in all circumstances. You see, the reason why these two verses are so important to meditate on daily and to implement into our personal lives is because the enemy is always trying to create problems and situations that are trying to take away the thanksgiving that is owed to God. He is always trying to find a way to take away our thankfulness so that we only focus on the bad things in our life, okay? But the will of God is that we always try to find joy in our suffering, that we are always thankful, and that we're always praying through hard times. God didn't just say, just be thankful and then don't ask me for anything. He said, no, be thankful, but also call out to me in your hard times because I want to be the one to save you and you will glorify me. Okay, so when we give thanks in those hard times, we are actually canceling and trampling on the plans of the enemy and glorifying God at the same time.